Okay then, Gaffer, how do you look back at the group stages of the Checkatrade Trophy? Obviously a fantastic 2-0 win here this evening.
I think the performance was fantastic. There was loads of positives to take out of the game. We had Josh Ezeweli's debut tonight, Zoko's first goal, Madison's performance again in this Checkatrade Trophy was fantastic. So I'm pretty pleased as a manager, and it just keeps the clean sheets going with a personnel change. I think that's important when you change personnel and players step in, and because they were a difficult team to play against. They're a possession-based team. They look to play out from the back. They make the pitch big, and it was a big pitch, loads of distance that we had to cover. So now very pleased with tonight's performance.
Yeah, just how pleased were you? Obviously the first half there was a lot of periods without the ball, but you contained Reading well, and obviously the second half you added that killer touch up front.
I think Tavon Campbell's role and responsibility, his workload, the distance that he covered was phenomenal, and he'd done a shift for the team. He was unfortunate not to score, and I think when someone puts in a shift like that, the players respect that. And then Tom Eves come on and filled the role in the second half. It was important that we didn't become frustrated having large spells without the ball, but I thought even in the first half we had the better chances. We had 2 or 3 chances, good chances, and we had 4 or 5 in the second half. So I thought even though we had large spells without the ball, we were still a very dominant force, and the scoreline reflects that.
Obviously Reading side were unbeaten before tonight's match in the Checkatrade Trophy. Does that make it all the more impressive to come to an arena like this and beat them on their own patch?
I think it's nice to come to a stadium like this, the surface, to play at a ground like the Madejski. It's new to some of the players, and they're a fantastic club, and to go up against some of their young talent and some of the talent that they've had has been out on loan, and they've got experience, and they play together every week. As I said to you before, they play a possession-based game, and it's not easy to play against. And there's been many teams they've come up against, Bristol Rovers and Portsmouth, and they've frustrated them. But I thought we was in control throughout the whole of that game. We knew the game plan, we knew what our principles were, we stuck to that, and it's a great result.
Another big positive as well, Matt Butcher back in the starting side for you. How nice was it for him to be back out there?
At one stage I had to, smile, because the workload that he put in for his first game back. I think we'll have to rest him now for a few days until Saturday. But now it's nice to have him back. He's a good player, fantastic player.
Obviously unbeaten in the group stages. Finishing top means that there will be a home tie in the knockout stages. How big an advantage could that prove to be?
I think it's the team's winning, and the players like winning, the supporters like us winning. So it's a lot of positivity at the football club, and what we've tried to do, certainly coming in as manager for 10 months, the teamship that we've created, and the hard work that everyone's putting in behind the scenes. I don't think there's many people that come in at the football club, whether it's a player that's not playing, and think, well, I can't be bothered today. I think all of them are sharing that workload, they're sharing the responsibility for this football club to be successful, and we're doing our best and our utmost to make sure we win, and I think everyone's playing a part of that.
So a lot's been said about the Checkatrade Trophy, obviously not that many supporters here this evening, but for you it's another game to keep the unbeaten run going.
I thought the supporters at the end of the game, it was great scenes. I mean, they went home happy, they've seen their team score 2 goals, and there was more than what I expected. So the supporters that have travelled tonight, it's nice to make sure that we finish top of the group, and the performance that we just had with Zoko and Eve scoring, is loads of positives to take out tonight.